Welcome back to our channel History Coins HD. As you that old is gold, but these rare $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Coin number 1. Today I have something truly exciting to share with you, a story that every coin collector and history enthusiast will enjoy. We are going to dive deep into the world of one of the most iconic coins in American history, the United States rare Washington $quarter, specially struck for the Bicentennial year with the dual dates 1776 to 1976. Stay with me because I will reveal its uniqueness, its hidden rarities, and the thrilling market value that has shocked collectors in auctions and sales across the country. This coin was created to celebrate 200 years of American independence, and right away you can feel the patriotic energy it carries. On the front is George Washington's proud portrait, and on the reverse is a powerful image of the colonial drummer, a design that reminds everyone of the revolutionary spirit that built the United States. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of freedom, a reminder of history and courage in your hands. Now, many people have seen the Bicentennial quarter in circulation, but what most don't realize is that there are certain rare types and minting errors that make these coins incredibly valuable to collectors. There are silver-clad versions that were struck for collectors, and there are also error strikes where the design shows doubling or misalignment. These errors are not just mistakes, they are treasures that add charm and rarity, making collectors chase them in every auction they appear. Imagine finding one of these coins in flawless uncirculated condition, shining bright with all its original details. Collectors often pay top prices for coins that look untouched, because condition is everything in this market. If you add a rare mint error on top of that, the demand skyrockets, and that's where the thrill begins. I have seen examples where these quarters were auctioned in cities like New York and Los Angeles, and the bids just kept climbing higher and higher as collectors fought to secure this historic piece. For anyone who is collecting, here's a little tip from me: always look at the edges and the details carefully. The Bicentennial quarter was minted in huge numbers, but the rarest ones are those with the silver composition or the special errors. If you are serious about collecting, get yourself a magnifier and study the strike closely, because the difference between an ordinary piece and a rare gem worth thousands can sometimes be found in the smallest details. That's the beauty of coin hunting. The thrill of discovery is always alive. Collectors around the world know that the Bicentennial coins are symbols of celebration and patriotism, but when they come with rarity, they transform from simple tokens into serious investments. These coins are not just money, they are stories, they are art, and they are treasures waiting to be uncovered. And now for the value, the part you have all been waiting for. A rare Washington quarter Bicentennial with a minting error or in uncirculated silver-clad condition has been known to sell for as much as $50,000 in auctions. That's right, $50,000 for a single $quarter coin that once may have been in someone's pocket change. So check your coin collections, search through your drawers, and never overlook these quarters again. You might just be holding a hidden treasure that could change your fortune. Thank you for joining me today on this exciting journey into the story of the Bicentennial Washington quarter. If you love coins, if you love history, then this channel is the place for you. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell, because we are just getting started on uncovering more amazing stories and values in the world of rare coins. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next find be a treasure. Coin number 2. I am going to tell you about a coin that has surprised collectors with its hidden value and its fascinating story. The United States of America Washington $quarter from the year 1979 with the Denver Mint mark. This is not just any coin from pocket change, this is a piece that carries rarity, history, and the thrill of discovery. So don't miss a single point, because what I am about to share could change the way you look at your own coin collection. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since the 1930s, but certain dates and mint marks stand out, and the 1979 D is one of them. At first glance it looks like an ordinary coin with George Washington's profile on the obverse and the proud eagle spreading its wings on the reverse, but hidden within this coin are rare varieties and minting errors that make collectors go wild when they appear in the market. The Denver Mint struck millions of these quarters, but not all of them came out perfect. Some of them were struck with misalignments, double dies, or even unusual metal compositions that slipped past quality control. These mistakes have now turned into treasures because collectors know that error coins are one of a kind. They cannot be repeated, and they carry a charm that ordinary coins simply do not have. Think of it like this: while most 1979 D quarters are worth just their face value, a small group with rare errors or those preserved in flawless uncirculated condition have skyrocketed in demand. Imagine holding a coin that shines as if it was just minted yesterday, no scratches, no signs of circulation, just pure luster. That's the kind of coin that auction houses love to showcase, and when bidding begins, the numbers rise quickly as collectors fight to secure their prize. For collectors who are watching this, here is an important tip. Always check the details of the date and mint mark carefully. A doubled die on the numbers or letters, or even a slightly off-center strike, can mean the difference between a common coin and a valuable rarity. Use a magnifying glass, study the lettering, and don't ignore the edge of the coin either. Sometimes even the smallest detail can make your coin unique and highly desirable. There have been cases where coins like this were sold in auctions in places like Chicago and Dallas, fetching incredible amounts because collectors knew the importance of condition and rarity. It is always worth remembering that history and preservation walk hand in hand when it comes to coin collecting. The Washington quarter is already an icon of American coinage, but when you add rarity into the mix, it transforms into something far more valuable. Now we reach the part that excites everyone, the value of this coin. The United States 1979 D Washington quarter in rare error form or in pristine uncirculated grade has been known to sell in auctions for as much as $15,000. Yes, $15,000 for a coin that someone once thought was only 25 cents. So my friends, check your collections carefully, look through your old stashes, and never underestimate the power of a small coin, because hidden treasures can be found where you least expect them. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of the 1979 D Washington quarter, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because more rare coin stories are coming your way soon. Until next time, happy collecting and may your next coin be the treasure of a lifetime. Coin number 3. I am going to tell you about a coin that hides a secret many people don't know. We are talking about the rare United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1982 with the Denver mint mark. This is not just an ordinary quarter you might find in spare change, it is a coin with uniqueness, history, and in some cases a price tag that has stunned collectors. So stay with me because every point I am about to share is important and could change the way you look at your own coin collection. The Washington quarter has always been one of the most recognized coins in the United States, but 1982 was a special year in coinage history. That year the United States Mint stopped producing proof sets and mint sets for circulation coins, which means many quarters from 1982, including the Denver Mint, never had the usual uncirculated sets preserved for collectors. What this created was a shortage of high-grade examples, making the 1982 D quarter one of the hardest modern quarters to find in pristine condition. Now imagine the millions of coins that went straight into circulation, used in shops, vending machines, gas stations, and everyday life. Most of them picked up scratches, wear, and damage. That is why when you find a 1982 D Washington quarter in sparkling uncirculated condition, it becomes a prize worth chasing. Collectors around the world know this, and that's why this coin has climbed in demand and price over the years, but rarity doesn't stop there. Some of the 1982 D quarters have been found with minting errors that make them stand out even more. Double die strikes on the lettering, off-center strikes, weak strikes, or even transitional metal issues have been recorded. These errors are not flaws in the eyes of collectors, they are treasures. Each one tells a story of a minting process that went slightly off track and gave birth to a unique coin that no one else can own in the same way. For collectors watching this, here's an important tip. Always look closely at the details of your coins. With the 1982 D quarter, pay attention to the date and the mint mark, study the eagle on the reverse, and watch for any doubling or unusual spacing. Many collectors use a magnifying glass or even a jeweler's loupe, because the difference between a common piece and a rare error worth thousands can be hidden in the smallest detail. And remember, condition is king. The sharper the strike, the higher the shine, the bigger the value. This coin has become a favorite at coin shows and auctions. I have seen examples in cities like Philadelphia and Dallas where bidders competed fiercely for the best preserved 1982 D quarters, especially those with error varieties. Collectors know how tough it is to find these coins in top grade, so when one appears on the market, it often sparks excitement and serious bidding wars. That is why this quarter has become a dream find for so many. Now let's get to the part that thrills everyone, the value of this coin. The United States 1982 D Washington quarter in rare uncirculated condition or with a mint error has sold in the market for as much as $10,000. That's right, $10,000 for a coin that many people once thought was just 25 cents. So, my friends, check your coin jars, your old collections, or even the spare change that passes through your hands. The 1982 D Washington quarter might be waiting for you to discover it, and who knows, it could turn out to be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed today's video and want to keep learning about the hidden treasures in the world of coins, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another story like this. Until next time, happy collecting and may your next coin find be the jackpot you've been waiting for. Coin number 4. I am going to take you on another exciting journey into the world of rare coins, and this time we are going to talk about a very special piece that hides in plain sight. It is the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the year 1986 with the Philadelphia mint mark. At first it looks like a regular quarter, but the truth is there are rare varieties, errors, and conditions of this coin that make it a treasure collectors will pay big money for. So stay with me until the very end because I will reveal how much this coin can be worth today and why it has become such a hot topic among coin enthusiasts. The Washington quarter has been one of the longest running and most loved coins in American history. By 1986, the design of George Washington on the obverse and the proud eagle on the reverse had already become iconic. But not all coins are created equal. The Philadelphia Mint struck millions of these quarters, yet only a fraction survive in uncirculated, untouched condition, and even fewer show the rare minting errors that drive collectors wild. Let's talk about what makes the 1986 P quarter so desirable. One of the key reasons is rarity and high grade. Most of the quarters from this year were heavily circulated, tossed around in pockets and cash registers, losing their shine and sharp detail. Finding one that still looks fresh from the mint, with every feather on the eagle's wings visible and every detail of Washington's portrait crisp, is like striking gold for collectors. These coins are rare not because of low mintage, but because very few have survived in such perfect condition. Now comes the thrilling part, the minting errors. Some 1986 P quarters show doubling on the date or letters, others have misaligned strikes or off-center images. There are even stories of transitional errors where the planchet used was slightly different than intended. These mistakes are what collectors dream about. They are not just coins, they are one-of-a-kind pieces that no other collector can duplicate. Every error coin has its own personality, and that's why they spark fierce competition in auctions across the country. If you are a collector or a treasure hunter watching this, here's an important tip. Always check the details carefully on your 1986 P quarter. Use a magnifying glass and study the lettering, the date, and the eagle. Look for anything unusual like doubled impressions or an off-centered strike. Even the smallest flaw can turn a regular coin into a valuable rarity. And remember, the higher the grade, the higher the value, so protect your coins, store them safely, and never let them lose their luster. Collectors have been chasing the 1986 P quarter for years, and I have seen examples sold in auctions from New York to Chicago where the bidding went sky high. The thrill of owning a coin that survived decades in pristine shape or with a unique mint error is irresistible. That is why this coin has built such a strong demand in the numismatic market. And now, the moment you have been waiting for, the value of this rare coin. The United States 1986 P Washington quarter in rare mint error condition or in pristine uncirculated grade has been known to sell in the market and auctions for as much as $12,000. Yes, $12,000 for a single quarter dollar coin that someone once used in everyday transactions. So my friends, go through your coin jars, search through your collections, and check your spare change carefully, because you never know when a hidden gem like the 1986 P Washington quarter might appear in your hands. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next story. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy collecting and may your next find be the treasure you've been dreaming of. Coin number 5. We are diving into the fascinating story of a coin that many people overlook but collectors know has hidden surprises. It's the Washington quarter dollar from the year 1995 with the Philadelphia mint mark. At first glance you may think this is just another ordinary quarter that you might find in your pocket change, but in reality this coin holds secrets of rarity, errors, and condition that can transform it into a true collector's prize. So stay with me until the end because I will reveal how much this coin has sold for in markets and auctions and why collectors are so eager to grab it. The Washington quarter series has been in circulation since 1932, and over the decades it has built a strong legacy. By the mid-1990s, millions were minted, yet very few of them remain in superb condition today. The 1995 P quarter is one of those coins that becomes valuable not because of a low mintage but because of its scarcity in perfect grades and the fascinating minting errors that slipped through the press. That is where the thrill begins for every serious collector. The Philadelphia Mint struck an enormous number of quarters in 1995, but most of them went straight into circulation where they were tossed, scratched, and worn down by everyday use. This is why finding a 1995 P quarter that still has its full luster, strong strike, and sharp details on Washington's portrait and the eagle on the reverse is like finding a diamond in the rough. Collectors go crazy for coins in this kind of pristine state because they represent a small surviving piece of American minting history, but what really makes the 1995 P quarter exciting are the errors. Some coins show doubling on the obverse, where the date or letters look slightly doubled, giving them a unique character. Others display striking errors like off-center images or misaligned dies. Each one of these errors is different, making every coin a one-of-a-kind collectible. And believe me, collectors do not hesitate to pay high amounts when they know the coin they are bidding on is unlike any other in the world. Now let's share some tips for all collectors and coin hunters watching this. Whenever you find a 1995 P quarter, take your time to examine it carefully. Use a magnifying glass to check the date, the word liberty, and the phrase "In God We Trust." Look at the eagle's feathers on the reverse and see if the strike is sharp and complete. Pay close attention to the edges too, as sometimes small planchet errors can be spotted there. Remember, even the tiniest unusual feature can add tremendous value to your coin if recognized by a knowledgeable collector. This coin has gained serious attention in auctions and coin shows across America. I have seen examples sold in markets from California to New York, where collectors battled with bids, pushing the price higher and higher. The excitement comes from knowing that even a $quarter that was once spent on a gumball could now be sitting in someone's safe as a valuable treasure. That is the magic of coin collecting, turning everyday currency into a prized possession worth thousands. And here comes the part you have been waiting for, the true value of this rare coin. The United States 1995 P Washington $quarter in high uncirculated grade or with special minting errors has sold in auctions for as much as $3,500. Yes, $3,500 for a single quarter that many people never even thought to look twice at. So my friends, make sure you search carefully through your coins and pay attention to the details because you never know when a rare 1995 P quarter could be waiting in your change jar or tucked away in an old collection. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another story from the world of rare coins. Thank you for joining me today, and may your next find be the one that changes your collection forever.